Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to the Silver Gauntlets, where we have another fun race between Favio and Ramond, with Ramond being 1-0 up. Looking forward to this entire match, this entire series. Speaking of amazing runners, we have HollowLogic and mathemaat in the commentary booth. How are you guys doing?
Hello, chat.
Doing good day.
Hello, HollowLogic. Hello, Velvet. Good morning. Good afternoon. Excited for this one.
Hello.
Rematch of the finals, I believe, from last season.
Yes.
So yeah, this is the Champions League of Triforce Blitz, and both are running very good. So let's see if we can maybe get a third game in.
Oh yeah, this is honestly going to be super exciting to see the rematch coming this early in the tournament. And both these runners are just fantastic at Blitz, so getting to watch this and getting a little scope on what might be coming my way if I can pull it off today is really exciting for me too.
Yeah, so Ramond is going into this match with a 1-0 lead. I haven't seen that match, but probably was close. I expect this one to be close as well.
Yeah, I completely expect this to be a really close match.
So what are we hoping for? Are we just hoping for a bit of a longer seed where they can shine instead of they have to get lucky?
I mean, I always like seeing the longer seeds, the ones with the really complicated logic, especially the ones that someone is able to find a break for at some point. But either way, I mean, quick seeds have their highlights as well. Just making the really aggressive plays that I really enjoy doing is super fun to watch other people do too.
Yeah, it is like the trade-off between skipping pretty much everything or realizing that you have to be a bit safer.
Mhm.
That's what this game mode is all about.
Oh yeah. So
I feel like the sweet spot of Triforce Blitz seed is like maybe one or two small numbers under 10 and one number between 10 and 15, something like that. It feels like the sweet spot of where the best seeds are.
that does feel like it's really right where I want it to be too. Is like two nice, super solvable, super quick ones, and then one that you're gonna have to really push. And sometimes those 10 to 15s are really easy to do. You got no problem, and by the end of the seed, it's all taken care of. But sometimes you just get the ones that are expecting you to do Burning Kakariko and OOT and still managing to keep it down at 12 steps, and it's like, oh, cool, so I just have to full clear the seed. Love it.
Yeah, I've also seen like a 10 or an 11 that was pretty much unobtainable because you needed to beat 6 medallions for six dungeons for the two songs.
Mhm.
I've also seen 15s that were actually really super nice. So.
Yeah, and it comes down to, are you able to read it and realize, oh, it wants me to get into Shadow Temple just to get Rudo's letter, and it's actually an ice? And sometimes it's hard to read that unless the seed hands it to you, like Shadow Temple's on the path. Oh, well, now it makes sense.
Or this thing unlocks the Rudo's ladder. Oh yeah, let's go ice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I believe we are seeing some statistics. So Ramond actually has 18 Triforce Blitz races in. Do I see that correctly? Or just head to head?
That looks correct, yeah.
One head to head encounter, 21 races. Yeah, so Ramond pretty much wins every race he participates in.
Most of them, yeah. Which I mean, the couple I've done, yeah, I can definitely attest. He's really good and does really well.
But yeah, of course, Favio managed to win last season against Ramond in the final, so never can count Favio out.
Never. All right. Finally get a look at this screen here. We're looking at Forest Medallion and Opponent's Song Start. Ooh.
So yeah, Force Medallion is cool. Epona not so much.
Yeah, I don't love Opponent Starts because that tends to be one of those really simple one step to get to GTG, and having it unhintable kind of disguises as a GTG piece early for me.
Yeah, hard to say. Usually you need like 3 or 4 hints for the seed to really kick off. Everyone should have some sort of early game route that he likes.
I know, I definitely do.
Some like to go river, some like to do a longer adult if you can go up the mountain, for example. Yeah, we'll see what the seed throws us today.
Yep. Getting everything everything all synced up. We're ready to go. Rush GTG.
I believe I have everything set up as well. Taking also some notes so that I keep remembering where the items were.
Mm-hmm. Sadie, that is evil and I love it.
Wow, is there actually a 3927 triangle?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I believe the runners are ready almost, so.
Looks like it.
At least we know where we spawn, because it's always the same in adult Temple of Time.
That's true. Honestly, one of my favorite parts about Blitz is just the fact that it's really stable and static in that.
So what is your opener in these settings? You go for the song, and then...
I would generally go for the song right out the gate, just because if it's ZL or something, it makes Graveyard feel that much better on my Adult 1. I'm not the type to normally do Graveyard on Adult 1, but especially if the path counts get a little longer, getting the song feels really good, plus the extra movement. But if you're going Graveyard without ZL, it always kind of feels like I'm just going to have to come back here later.
And if it's a warp song, I assume we just play the warp song immediately to see if we can get a chain going. Otherwise, just check the pedestal and the numbers.
That, I mean, I can see that. I'm not the type to usually use the warp song right out the gate, because that just forces you to do another save quit, more than likely. Well, it's a warp song that you're not going to play.
Well, Pearl is really cool if you need to have many H changes, which is quite costly.
Absolutely.
But in Triforce Blitz, sometimes that's just the way to play.
I love having Prelude early because it makes... Oh, 16. Oh gosh, we're already in this. 16-2... I think this is what you asked for. 16-2-5, two nice and short ones, and then one disgustingly long.
It's pretty much a sweet spot, yeah. One higher and two lower.
And bottom of the well to power, huh? Now let's see, is there going to be some stupid chain to get storms? Let's be on the hunt for this, like, OOT or Burning Kakariko's on the... Song of Storm, so we know we got something.
Yeah, once you go well over 10, then one of the songs is really likely, all of a sudden. That's behind 3 dungeons. So what's the dungeon layout here? The Burning Keg will be shadowing the Dongos. And the 3 stones will be fire, water, and spirit. Oh, nice, a bow early. It's a little bit lagging for me, so I hope it's better now.
GTG to power there?
That's already 2 of the 3 side dungeons required for the power piece.
Gotta love it, right?
And there's the song that I always confuse with Eponas. They both have 20 rupees, so they will be able to clear the bow game if they want to. They are going for a bit of a safer approach, where they just clear everything on their path for now.
With a 16 step, that's fair.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. With Kakariko being path pretty much always.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not the time yet for crazy skips. Just magic, and then we can shoot fire already. A nice Kokiri sword there for Ramond. Favio will pick that up in a sec.
Early K sword, that's good.
It might be worth to skip Deku for a little bit, because dungeons might be hinted foolish.
Yeah, honestly, knowing that we're looking at 2, 5, 16, unless it ends up being Path Slingshot for Wisdom, it's not going to be Deku Tree, so I would just avoid it until I'm either told, oh, Deku Tree is Path, or Deku Tree is Foolish.
Yeah, because Deku can't have a piece, because then it would be a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe a higher if there's some crazy slings of logic going on here.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Watch Path.
Seems Ramond has a bit of a quicker start. I think they did pretty much the same things.
Yep.
Or like 20, almost half a minute ahead now in execution.
All right.
Yeah, Graveyard is also one of those places that is in very many seats.
Yep. I'll say right now, I mean, everyone who watches regularly should know I'm a very avid graveyard skipper early. I feel like anytime I'm going to need graveyard, I'll get told, or I want to come back when I've got ZL to clear it out properly. But I can understand on a longer seed, definitely wanting to go for it, just because missing like an early hook shot can really hurt.
Yeah, I see the appeal to try to skip graveyard. I was also thinking about this, and I thought maybe it's also good to just clear out the adult or the age-specific checks, let's say. So you can skip one song, but you can maybe just do them by race.
But so far, I mean, the bow helps a lot, and it makes me feel like with the bow, I would almost consider trying to go up the mountain and open my way into Lost Woods. But I can definitely see not doing that as well. It looks like Fabio is going to be going Child right here already, which is, I mean, definitely a solid play. You're mostly out of checks on the adult side.
Yeah, I can see 3 options here, indeed. So River Play is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just chase quitting for Child is cool. But going up the mountain with the bow, I've seen players do that as well, and also it can pay out.
Yeah. No, I think if I were in the position, I'd be doing the same thing Ramond is, going for River. The extra 3 hints is really strong. Plus, there have been enough seeds where it's just something out of logic, like your first bomb bag is somewhere silly, and then there's just a bomb bag hanging out in River that you could have never gotten otherwise.
That's actually a crazy jump there from Ramond.
Mm-hmm.
This jump is not easy at all.
No, and he did that just completely clean.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
And all for a t-shirt.
I mean, the t-shirt is useful very often.
Oh yeah, especially in Blitz.
Yeah, it happens that you have to go to fire at some point, and if you're still on 3 hearts without a bottle, then you hate your life.
Ooh, GG to power again.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on the amount of times we see that hint.
Mm-hmm. Oh, OT's Bolero, so more than likely not necessary, and Jabu's Foolish and Seed is valid.
Yeah, I heard Jackstronomy say that it's an always hint. So Ramond did not save the time of day, so it will be nighttime when you get down.
Lost Woods to Wisdom. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's what you really like to see in the early game, the hints for the lower numbers.
Because, you know, especially with a 16 step, chances are the lowers are going to be on that 16 step as well. So seeing one like that, you know, that's a seed opener, like a bomb bag or a hook shot or something good.
Yeah, as pointed out by Chet, that's also an overworld hint. So it's also one thing to keep in mind when we find more hints later. As most of us will know, the hint system will prioritize dungeons, for both for foolishes and for path hints.
So we got Double Child going on. We're going to see what our Lon Lon Ranch song is.
So what are your thoughts on London Ranch? Would you clear it fully in this seed, or would you just go for the song?
I would go for the song, but that's me. I also tell everyone, don't listen to me because I play like an idiot and it works for me, but that doesn't mean it's the right way to play. I would not be clearing it personally, but I think in a 16 step, it's a good idea too.
Well, I, for one, I am listening to you, because you often beat me by like 10, 15 minutes, and most of the time it's because I clear too much, so. I'm also using this stream for educational purposes for myself.
Yeah, I do clear too much. I don't clear too much, but I often miss. Like, I can't tell you how many seeds I've had to forfeit off for missing a boomerang or something in the back of Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, that's the risk you take, right? In some seeds it will help, in some seeds it will bite you.
Oh, we got HC2. All right. Let's see if this is an important hint. Rudo's letter unlocks a hook shot.
Right, that's a pretty cool hint, especially if the second copy is never available.
That's a really cool hint. And with Jabu Foolish, I mean, you're pretty much, it's Zora's Fountain, it's Ice Cavern, it's something along that route, which is just very narrow and very easy to get into as soon as you hit either ZL or hovers.
The waiting for time of day is a little bit painful here for Ramond, but it's actually clearing up now, so not too big of a deal.
Yeah, that's also, Purple just said, that's a potential skip of a lot of steps if you can pick up hovers in a bottle.
Yeah, those pickups are the best when you think that you're still halfway the path, but actually you skipped so much that you're already at the piece.
Ooh. Oh, the other t-shirt. I was gonna say, K-Sword Chest is another one of those ones that I have a tendency to just skip unless I'm really clearing, like if Kokiri Forest ends up being path.
Yeah, that's one of those checks that I think you should skip more often than not.
Recalling the time that was the only available bow. And like, I think 2 other people in the race skipped it, and I just for some reason decided to grab it for once.
Ooh, double big chest here.
Ooh, what we got? Choose. Okay.
We can work with choose.
And a wallet.
Oh, that's an alternative way to pick up a shirt.
Probably not a path shirt, then. But the choose, I mean, especially with Lost Woods Path, that's fantastic. Means here with Saria's choose, I mean, the only thing we're missing is a slingshot to be able to full clear out that Lost Woods Path, but I don't think Fabio knows its path yet, does he? I think that was in the river.
Oh, well.
Well,
There you go.
just shut my mouth, aren't I?
Okay, we're going to the left side first. Favio has enough money to sell both of the scrubs, because he will pick up some more in the short future.
Spirit temple to power. Wow, just every temple.
Okay, what's spirit? Spirit is a stone. Okay. We're going to be on the lookout for Requiem for now.
Mm-hmm. Requiem, or I mean, we could possibly be looking at Path Magic, Path Lens in some of these silly places.
Here's the Ocarina minigame that you pretty much skip always, unless it's path.
Which, I mean, when it's on a two-step path, I don't think you can afford to skip it, and it was hinted right outside of Lost Woods, so I really don't think anyone skips it in this seed.
Man, this seed, of course you don't, but I think most of the time you should skip it.
Ooh, going lake from Ramond, I like it. For Greg! Hey Greg, how you doing?
It actually helps with paying off the next crop. Although Loopy would have been better.
Yeah.
Good chances that this is just it.
Yeah.
And the deck of foolish.
Tree's foolish.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Hovers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be interesting.
So I'm thinking we're looking at Fire Temple off from that.
Yeah, first thought is Fire Temple. That would be the simplest.
Yep. Either Crater for whatever's in the... Either Crater for the song, or it's just Fire Temple.
Because for Shadow, it's always going to be at least 3 if hovers are required.
If hovers are required. It could just be Dins and Nocturne if it's in the first 2 checks, but if hovers are part of the path, then at least 3.
But it's still a bit too early to call the hovers, I feel.
A little bit, but we have almost completely cleaned out Lost Woods. We're just missing that last business scrub and then target in the woods.
What if it's something like the Greater Song for Storms?
That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, Desert Colossus to Courage, one of our other short ones.
We haven't found ZL, have we?
Not yet. So far we got Njabu and Deku Foolish. DMC to Courage? Ooh. Okay, so that's making me think it's going to be like hovers for...
For Requiem for Colossus?
Yeah, Requiem, and then it's going to be Child Spirit for one of the pieces, or possibly just Wanderer Strength and Early Adult Spirit.
We do have Prelude, so going back adult is very quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice strength there.
Wanderer Strength intensifies.
Somehow I'm always very happy to see a strength in Triforce Blitz seeds.
Mm-hmm.
More so than standard races.
Oh, yeah. In standard races, you know exactly how many strengths you need walking up to the pedestal. In Triforce Blitz, it's up in the air.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Light Drop being necessary here for power.
Oh, yeah. Light Trial is always one of my least favorites. I mean, the fact it can range anywhere from like a 3-step all the way up to like a 20-some-odd step, just depending on how far spread out the strengths are, is just, ugh. I hate it.
I also feel compelled almost when you find Strength 3 to go to Light Trial immediately.
Right?
Hey, there's yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd be getting myself up the crater like immediately.
That makes a strong case for like Requiem Storms combo on those two checks.
Mm-hmm. Getting a little bit of extra money in.
Did one of the runners already check the scrub right here, where Favio is currently? Oh yeah, this must be, yeah. So it must be hovers then, unless Slingshot is coming into play.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're looking at hovers for the Song in the Crater. What's got me though is, like, I feel like the Song in the Crater almost has to be Requiem at this moment, but that means Requiem, or hovers at the very least, would have to lock both hooks, which is a very narrow but very possible.
Yeah, that's also what's on my mind right now.
It could be Storms in the Crater too. It really could. Yeah, and like Shannock said, with Bolero being that deep, it makes sense.
So what are your thoughts here on preserving choose versus reading the hint?
Read the hints. If it were a 10-pack or a 5-pack, I'd probably be more along the lines of please preserve the choose. Ice Cavern to pop. Oh boy, who's surprised?
So we have bottom of 12, ice, and GGG required for power.
Yep, every side dungeon. Yay, side dungeons!
Just waiting for Cannon's Castle to show up there as well.
Nah, it's gonna be Light Trial in Ganon's Castle.
That's also, yeah, very possible.
Are we gonna use the choose for one more hint? No, okay. I can see doing it for the 3 checks plus. I mean, with hover boots, it's 3 checks plus the hint. I can see not doing it just for one hint.
We do have a strength, so maybe just 1-2 for
yeah, true.
For the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, or just one back.
Yeah, that also works pretty well, doesn't it?
So we have most of our early game items in. We're just waiting for one hook shot.
Yeah, now you probably go for that hint.
We know that one hook shot is at least behind Rule's Ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Song of Time. Okay. It's one of those ambiguous.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be song shenanigans with a 16-step, but unless we're looking at like right side of the maze GTG breakable, I'm not seeing many song shenanigans going on here.
Do you do DC is a question in chat? I'm not sure yet. I think we have a few other things to do, but we might.
I think with how late the bomb bag came in, but the fact that it's still only, like, unless that was a path bow, it's still only a 1-step bomb bag, and we know that even if it was a path bow, path bomb bag, neither of them are in Lostwood, I wouldn't be doing DC here personally.
Yeah, Requiem, as expected.
Rufio trick is in logic. Let's just take a quick little dive into the lava. Yeah, it feels like Favio is definitely a little ahead, minus the fact the tops don't want to break.
The cool thing about this area here is that there's 3 more hints waiting for us.
Do you check the first one in fire here with hovers on the 2 path? Oh, man. I don't think so. I can see an argument for it because you aren't getting Bolero and you're not making it back to fire.
But you also want these 3 hints, and walking back from fire is really bad.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I want the hints more. Shadow Temple of Power.
Okay, we have Spirit and Shadow also on the list.
Oh, hints fire, just hanging out. Cool, sure.
Do we have Nocturne, or is that going to be an Ice?
Oh, yeah, that muddles up the DMC path a little bit. 5-step courage with DMC path could be Requiem because we need it. Oh, never mind. We're
Requiem lands.
Oh,
Treasure chest game.
Oh, that hurts.
Must be treasure chest game. Wow.
Oh, that hurts. That's a cool one. I like that hint.
Yeah, that's the one hint we didn't knew we needed.
Get 2 pieces, then 1 in 32 for the next half. Oh man, the game's got jokes today. I love it.
I think that's a great hint. It pretty much tells you treasure chest game is required.
Wait, what was that hint? I saw something foolish.
Oh, I actually didn't notice. Oh, Temple of Time.
Oh, Temple of Time foolish. Oh boy. So here is where I think we're being a little too thorough for my take. I would have grabbed that Requiem, grabbed the couple of hints, hit that Temple of Time foolish, and goodbye to Spirit I would be going.
Well, you would have missed out on the magic here.
I would have, and that's completely within the realm of something I would do.
Would you have gone up the mountain in after Adult Cac? Because then you would have found it as well.
No, river play 100%.
Ah, okay.
With just a bow, there's the argument for doing Goron City to open the pathway through in case you want to come into Goron City as a child. Plus it's extra hints, and then you can go for the Sacred Forest Meadow song. But I absolutely would have been river here after Cac, so no, that magic would have been sitting there for a little bit for me.
But actually, Requiem to Lens tells us one more thing, is that actually crossing requires... I mean, you need Requiem to cross, basically.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'd be much more inclined to be on the idea of it's Requiem on Courage and Dins just happen to be there. Unless you go out to Spirit Temple and magically find... Nocturne there, which is possible. Sure, possible.
So given that we need both Crater and Colossus for Courage, then Requiem is 100% on the path to Courage.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really muddle it.
Not as much. Not with that other hint up there. Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with the DC here. I understand it, though. On the 16th step, you're just trying to be thorough. Plus, this is generally pretty easy Ganon's castle access, when otherwise it might be difficult to get to sometimes.
I don't really hate it, but on the other hand, I think you're not guaranteed to find the 16 piece, so I think the 2 and the 5 should be your main priorities, and then hope for the best.
I think that's one of the things that I suffer from, and I know other runners do too, is confidence in I'll be able to solve this whole thing and get to that 16th step, so you kind of just, I'll find the 2 and the 5 along the way, and I just want to work towards that 16, and there are just a lot of times when that 16 is never going to happen. There's just way too much expected for it, and you should be putting up a good time on the first 2 pieces, and it's just a matter of reading your opponent as well in that sense.
Yeah, I think I would against pretty much anyone. I would just go for the 2 pieces and then hope that it's going to be fast enough, or that I'm fast to the third as well.
I think with it being, you know, GTG, Ice, Well, Shadow, all on the path to power, I'd be a little bit hesitant on trying for the 16 myself.
Yeah, you never know how deep it is in Shadow. If it's in the, like in the back and it's hard to acquire, then it makes it harder a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ramond actually having a go here at fire.
Yep. And I mean, there's the argument that it could just be the two-step is here behind, like, hovers and that bomb bag. So I do understand doing fire here. I'm completely of the camp that I don't like it, but I can at least understand.
Yeah, so if it's not going to be fire, then where might it be?
I'm sold on it being early spirit. Two-step hovers Requiem makes a lot of sense. And I mean, you've got the choose to be able to cheat your way through. It's probably like Wander, Slingshot, Boomerang, so it's just early Child Spirit or maybe Child Spirit Climb. Plus, since, you know, Requiem, or hovers at the very least, has to lock your hook shots, there's a very good chance that it's just the DMs, or the Desert Colossus path might be a hook shot somewhere.
But also, if you think it's going to be Child Spirit, then you're also banking on multiple ways of doing Child Spirit.
That feels like it's more common than single sling or single boomerang locking it all. Alright. And that locks out early fire. Is this going to be... Oh... Are we going to try and climb back out of fire here, or are we just going to play... Because if you went into fire and committed like this, I feel like you have to commit. And you're either going to be playing a warp song, or can you make it out on 3 hearts? Or no, he's not. He's got the tunic. What am I thinking? 2-piece could be unvolved if there's a hammer available, yeah.
Iron's there, oh boy. Yeah, this walking back all the way for Ramond doesn't feel great, but it's
No.
probably the best if you want to get those hints in.
Yeah, I don't love it, but I understand it. It's just being thorough because the 2-step ends up being there because it's randomly like, oh, it was actually Path Bomb Bag, I just hadn't seen it yet. It works.
I've managed to skip a 0 next to the fire boss because I was focused on the fairies too much.
I've seen that happen. Where are we going now? Composer's Grave feels solid.
Yeah, so what are our options? I think Requiem is waiting to be played.
Yeah, that's where I'm right now.
Oh, we haven't done the Composer's Grave yet.
Yep, we're going for Composer's Grave right here, which, I mean, you got Dins, you got Magic. Sure, why not?
Okay, what songs might we be getting here? I don't think it will be Storms.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if it's not Storms, but at the same time...
What's going to be in Colossus then? Just one of the items.
I'm really feeling like Hook on the Arch. Trust me, I'm crazy. Okay.
That's yeah. Well, it's certainly possible, but then the hook that is hinted is going to be the second one.
But let's see. I could see it being Storms and Colossus, Hook in the Well, and that's our Path in the Well.
Oh, it's Storm.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Like Shannock pointed out, picking up storms here, once we get the Colossus song, it's gonna tell us what's in ice every single time.
Have you found the Burning Cack hint yet?
Burning Cack was Bolero and... Or no, it's Bolero and Song of Time between Burning Cack and OT.
I think OT was Song of Time. So.
Yeah, then it was Burning Cack's Bolero, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Turn. Oh, okay. The chords might just be in Shadow, actually.
I mean, we're looking at 5-step Shadow, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really likely at this point.
Hovers, Requiem, Dins, Nocturne. Like, we're 4 steps and we can get in.
That would mean that the creator is double pathed for the third piece. I think we found just 1 copy, or have we found 2 already?
I think we've seen 2. Magic could be Wanderer. I never count Magic until I get some kind of confirmation. Like, if I find the 5-step in Shadow, I'm like, okay, so Magic was probably the 5th step.
Yeah, that's fair. Really dangerous to count Magic.
Or Simple Foolish.
Oh,
okay, let's go. That's all 4 Foolishes, and we know 3 of them are dungeons. Love that.
What was the third? Sorry, the third dungeon? I have Declan Forest only written down.
Jabu.
Oh,
Valid Seed.
Oh, Jabu, yeah.
Valid Seed.
I just forget the existence of Jabu when I play Triforce Blitz.
We did have a Colossus path, yes. This is honestly just a very hype seed for me, though. I'm absolutely loving the logic layout of this. I was so dedicated, like, oh, Shadow's gonna do the 16 when they saw 16, because it's always the long path, and then up Shadow Temple's path, never mind. And now it ends up that it might just be the 5? I love it. I love this.
Yeah, what I said, I think this is like the sweet spot, like 2 low numbers, 1 bigger.
Mm-hmm. And these low ones are just wild.
Every piece of information that you get actually helps instead of confuses you more. These kinds of seeds.
Like, for what it's worth, I feel like this would have been a seed that playing crazy would have worked really well on. Just because... Like, I mean, you would have had the Shadow piece pretty early, I feel like. Minus the fact that the Magic would not have been in my hands.
Yeah, the only gotcha is the Magic for your playstyle, I'd say.
Yeah. So, of note, we can't actually get all the way through Shadow here because we still don't have a hook shot. So we're really hoping that whatever we're looking for is pre-hook shot. And what I'm betting is the piece is in Shadow pre-hook shot, but the path item is past the hook shot, and hook shot's somewhere silly. I love this.
Yeah, there's really a lot of checks in the main area. 2 on the left, 3 in the crusher room.
Yeah, Ventinor, very true. It's fantastic we've got Foro's win early so that this is actually, even though you might not get what you need. There is a hook behind Rudos, yeah.
I've recently been experimenting with skipping that end if the first check on the left is a key. And I have 4 roars.
I might be the type that just straight skips the back room entirely anytime I think it covers as part of the path.
Yeah, it is kind of likely that you need at least 1 key.
Oh, it is. But I do that a lot. Like, I've got a lot of really weird things that I've just become accustomed to doing in Blitz that don't necessarily translate well to other formats, and for some reason, I don't know why I've become attached to doing them. Like, if I know Hovers' path, I will skip the back room entirely and just go straight across.
Actually makes sense. You can skip maybe both checks on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, and only occasionally is it like, well, I actually needed a key from back there, and at that point, you're usually key locked early on that, so it's not as huge of a loss, but the gain is just really nice.
Yeah.
Again, don't take advice from me. Like,
No, but I think that's actually a valid point. Every half a minute or every minute is really valuable in this mode. Even more than in standard.
no, I'm not doing the backwalk shield strat. I was excited for Path Ice Scabbard with Suns and Ice. It's gonna be the hook shot in the Sunslung Grave.
Okay, so Favio seems to be a little bit ahead on, at least on the stream right now.
Yep.
I don't have anything else that Favio doesn't have. Is the question here.
Not that I can tell.
Favio even has the iron boots
Mm-hmm.
and the skill. Oh well. Oh wow.
So, long shot required. Hello. And there's a piece. Because that's definitely not Rudo's letter locked. So, are we looking at... What are we looking at here?
Water is one of the stones, right?
I would be going GTG here without a second thought.
Yeah, it makes sense that we need the long shot for crossing, yeah?
Oh no, we started with opponents. I'd be going GTG here because water being a stone, long shot being required. I'm thinking it's Song of Time. I'm going right side of the maze immediately.
Yeah, that's a good point.
With Fire and Spirit being the other two stones, 16 step for Song of Time sounds... Oh, it's Bolero was the OT? Okay, we got those backwards then?
Oh, did
Or
I mix them up?
I did.
Oh, that's on me.
I knew it was Bolero and Song of Time were between OOT and Burning Cat. Okay, Burning Cat is time. Never mind then.
Oh, yeah, that changes things.
A lot.
Okay, then...
I knew that was the two of them were there. I just didn't have them in the right order.
But does that mean that water has something then for us? Morpha or the boss key?
Now we do, yeah.
Or maybe if there's a key on the right hand? Maybe did someone see that?
I did not. I'm gonna tell you, even when I'm playing, I'm awful at that peak.
I think you can basically see whether it's a big or small chest, but not more. There was a peak where you can see what's actually in the small chest. It's really finicky.
So, long shot being required, with opponents starting.
Spirit does have an item for us, so I like this plan by Favio to continue here in Spirit. I'm pretty sure Who cannot be Wanderer. So we have a Rudo's letter to Hook hint that only Ramond knows, which actually might be the one thing of advantage that he has right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the lens. That's important.
Yeah, I mean, we know something's in Treasure Chest game. And I like climbing here. I really like Favio climbing here.
But we do know that lens is going to be required, pretty much. So, given that we have only one spirit hint, I'm not sure that planning is good.
Yeah, no. I'm on the idea of its spirit key logic, potentially. Long shot for a key. God, I love that strat. It always looks so cool.
Yeah, with the long shot being necessary, spirit key logic is one of the things that's easy to forget, yeah. Oh hey, slingshot.
Logically, slingshot, lock slingshot.
If it turns out to be water, then DC is actually important for the iron boots, and we haven't gone in for that. Ramond's actually continuing in shadow.
I don't. He does. So Ramond has the Ruta's letter locks a hook shot him. He should know that the hook shot's got to be past here.
And the back of shadow is of course hook locked. But yeah, Ruta's letter can be anywhere pretty much. Shadow also has been hinted only once, as far as we know.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I think I like Favio's game plan a little bit better.
Yeah, I do. 100%. Saving to save scum the key. Means he saw something on hand. I didn't see that on hand personally, but I mean, I'm also blind as a bat.
I think it's really important to check if it's a small key, even if you saw it wasn't a big chest.
That's true. And I think if you get through here, and it is,
Normal chest, okay.
ooh, so it is not key logic, so I'd be going water temple right here.
Yeah, water intensifies.
Yeah.
And yes, the iron.
Hopefully it's just BK chest and not, Morphous Art.
He has the iron boots as well, so that's really, really big. Ramond might just never find iron boots in this seed. Where was the scale again that Favio found?
The scale was DC.
Oh, it was also DC, yeah. So you have to get back into DC at some point if you want to go to Water Temple.
Yep. Favio playing safe, doing the well. I think that's a good read right now. I love the fact that they're nearly side by side in this at this point.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, rushing water was also making a lot of sense. You have pretty much everything with long shot. Then again, you know you need long shot, so.
The other thing I would be thinking here is the one other thing long shot could potentially be for that comes to mind is shoot the sun. Because we haven't seen a water path or anything, so either it means peace in water or possibly an unhinted overworld item that you need.
Never shield. Oh, no.
Do not like, do not want. Please return to sender.
There's more big chests.
Oh, please just be this big chest instead.
No, that's not it.
More big chests. Path mirror is trash.
It can be very good.
Can be very bad. Every bait item, come on. I mean, we picked up double defense and big run here, which is cool. It's cool, but bait.
Okay, so if the dead-end room comes up empty, then I guess it must be the mirror shield.
Which just... why? Why? Yeah, the baseball... I'm feeling some very big feelings right now myself, and none of them are happy ones.
If we had strength 2 already, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad thing.
You know what? I correct myself. One of them's a happy one. I'm not having to play this. I'm getting to watch. One happy feeling.
Okay, let's see if the runners are capable of managing the quick kill here.
That looks good for the first hit.
The second one is more tricky.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Ramond.
Let's go, Fabio. Both of them got it.
Oh, wait. I thought there was going to be synced through the door, but then the chest still had to spawn.
Poke.
Okay, well, just the basement left.
Back room and basement? Or do you want to check the back room?
And the key lock chest, yeah.
It's the small differences in routing. I'm watching both of them like pull ahead, pull behind, pull ahead. I love it. This is just entertaining. Is it going to be Path Mirror Shield? Are we definitely looking at some stupid... Oh my... Ugh.
What if the back room gives us strength too? Are we safe then? Or...
Oh! Oh! The thing is, even if it's strength 2, like where are you going? GTG? Nope, that ain't it. Is it the bottom? Oh no, we lost the shield. Oh no, it's Mirror Shield!
Well, I think there were 2 slings in bottom of the well, weren't there?
No, there was one sling in bottom of the well, and then the other sling was sling locked in spirit. So actually, that could be Path Slingshot for the Spirit Temple lens.
Oh. Oh yeah, that wasn't spirit, yeah, that's true. I don't believe the sling is going to be Path, actually.
For my sanity, I'm going to believe it's Path.
I mean, if the... That also would mean that the strengths are locked behind that sling.
Yep. Yep.
If there's one strength...
There's going to be a strength on
out
treasure chest game.
Then...
Strength on treasure chest game.
Oh, that's some crazy logic to think about if you have the same information as
I'm a hopeful. I don't want it to be Mirror Shield. I don't want it to be Spirit Temple. Because the worst part is it's because the long shot doesn't make sense in that scenario. Because there's not a key on the right hand.
Okay, Fabio, give us treasure chest game. We need answers.
When it's actually a strength on treasure chest game, I'm gonna cackle. I'm telling you right now.
So how are we on hints? I think we have. Ooh,
The opponent's song unlocks a strength?
opponent to strength. Wow.
Um, okay, my laughter has died very quickly there. Nice job. Golf clap.
Okay, so what does that mean? That means that the hook is also locked behind the bonus, maybe, or just on shooting or on the pose.
Oh, man.
Maybe Rutos and GGG. That makes sort of
That's
sense.
what I'm thinking. Rudos and GTG.
Yeah, because that will lock the hook shot, and then
Mhm.
bonus is required.
We don't have any info that one of the strengths is path yet, though. We didn't see an SFM path, did we? That's where we found the first strength.
I think we have just confirmed that the bomb bag is not pathed.
No.
So what if the hammer shows up somewhere? Could it
That's very possible.
still be in fire?
Yeah, no. Opponent's strength is strength path. Never mind. That is correct. And what do we have? What do we have? He didn't even peek it. He just went.
Oh. Strength 3 is required, people.
So we're looking at light trial. Is that what I'm hearing here?
That must be right. We have the bonus to strength.
I called it. Strength on treasure chest game. Hold on. Strength 3 and GTG heavy block. Let's do this again. Oh. Strength 3 and GTG heavy block. For Rudo's letter and light trial.
Oh no, okay. But I think this is really narrowing down right now. I think we will be able to finish.
Oh yeah. With an hour left, this two-step is still just up in the air. And that's the biggest problem, is this two-step is just highball. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I know hovers is required.
I have 8 path hints written down. Did I forget maybe to write some down? I have 5 for power. Bottom of the well, GGG, Ice, Spirit and Shadow.
Yep.
I have 1 for Wisdom, Lost Woods.
Mm-hmm.
2 for Courage, Colossus and DMC. So that means we are missing 2, if my administration is correct.
I don't think the 2 can be GTG because we have an almost confirmed hover boots path. The thing is, we could go back to Lost Woods and shoot that target and confirm hover boots. But I think that's so far out of the way and such a waste of time.
What if the target is hammer?
You take that and stick it somewhere else. I don't want that.
I actually think it's important that they check this at some point.
Yeah. But I do think... I do think we have to be looking at heavy block for strength 3 and GTG. Because we're looking at somehow... both hook shots have to be locked by those hover boots. At the moment.
Yeah, for sure. Well, one hookshot is already locked by the hover boots.
Yep, and that's, you know, Requiem, blah, 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 blah. Here's the hook shot. I love the reverse play to GTG here.
Is Favio void out? Oh no, we shot just on the other side already.
I mean, Shannock, that's not wrong. Hovers could potentially be locking, like, enough of the strengths. Oh, we have another treasure chest game. One more try, one more try.
I think it's confirmed right now. No, it only looks 1 at the moment. But probably 2, yeah. Yeah, Favio seems to be a little bit ahead of Ramond here by a few minutes.
Yeah.
So everyone who's hoping for a third game is enjoying themselves right now. Okay, entering GTG. We will have more answers very soon.
Oh yeah, this is what I was waiting for here. Like I said, I think it has to be heavy flash.
Wouldn't the bow checks work, or the check in the Wolfer's room? Or maybe something deep in the maze?
It's yeah. I mean, either way, we know the one strength we found is definitely trying to recollect my thoughts while watching. The one strength we found in Treasure Chest game was definitely locked by hovers, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I really feel like the second strength also has to be locked by hovers somehow for that to make sense. But we know it's here somewhere.
I don't have the feeling at all that that should also lock the other strength. What if the other strength is available without hovers? What does that do? Oh, then you mean that that unlocks the other slingshot? You mean?
This one, I mean, the 2-step is what's really convoluted in this. I think it's really straightforward where we're going for the 16-step, and that 2-step is just like, oh boy. By the way, since we did miss the hour while sitting here discussing it, thank you for coming out and commenting with me here. We got to thank our trackers as well, Baseball, Sadie, and Shinnok. Definitely our restreamer, Velvet, making this possible, and then the runners as well, Fabio and Ramond. I mean, both of them in the finals last year, putting on a great show for us in this game too.
And thanks, Hollow, for being here with me on the comms. Very insightful.
Oh, of course. I can't get enough Triforce Blitz, so you're never going to catch me passing an opportunity.
Okay, that's a big one.
Okay.
That would work. That's what we predicted.
I had predicted it was going to be Strength 3 for Ruda's and Light Trial. We could be looking at like Ruda's Letter for Strength 3 and Ice Cavern for Long Shot and like... Wow.
Okay, what if there's just a Hook in Ice and a Strength on Morpha?
That would work, but I'd feel like, no, that would work. We're missing 2 path hints, and everything's been dungeon for power so far. Putting water on the path too makes sense.
I mean, Longshot is path, right? What can it be other than for water or sun? Shoot the sun.
Shoot the sun is where I would be thinking, but I mean, it's absolutely possible to be water just because we haven't had a non-dungeon hint on power yet.
Favio leading immediately. Happy with the riddles you found.
Yeah, I would too.
And that's actually the first bottle, that's why he's going child.
Yep, that's the first bottle. He's gonna go empty the bottle out, which
first bottle.
I hate having to do that.
Yeah, also after more than an hour in first bottle, that's, yeah.
Being a jerk. No, I don't want to get. I don't want to be in the torch. Don't put me in the torch. No, I don't want to be in the torch. Yeah, Fabio's definitely cleared a bit more. Like, does Ramond even have Ganon's castle access yet? Or if we end up finding a Strength 3, or when we end up finding it, is he going to need to find his Ganon's castle access?
Yeah, he certainly needs some sort of boss.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had missed it, but yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do DC, and I also didn't see him clear Goma. No, because Deco was foolish. Force was foolish. So. Turns out that the DC play is not a game-breaking factor here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Inside Cannon is past the wisdom. That's the hammer, I guess. I think it's going to be the hammer.
That's a hint. That's a hint. Yeah. Hover's hammer just way too convenient.
For a piece on Volvagia. Let's get over with it.
Yeah, long shot and light trial makes sense. I personally just think it's gonna be the piece in light trial, but that's me. Like some stupid chain needing long shot to get the piece.
Oh yeah, we still have Shadow Trial 2, maybe? Do we have? Is that still? No, we have 2 ways of getting there.
Talk about world touring it though. Now we need Ganon's castle for
Yeah,
for another path item.
but not for power,
Mm-hmm.
presumably. Yeah, the power piece can be in there, of course. It's maybe one of the silver linings that Ramond still has. He cleared already a little bit of fire, so... If you have to climb farther than the main lobby, then Ramond can make up some time.
Hello, hammer. Oh, come on, you gotta go. Fabio. You gotta know. Or he might be getting blue fire here, my bad. He's probably grabbing blue fire and heading out. Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Do we finish within the next 15 minutes?
Yes.
Depending on where the piece is in fire, I think.
That's true. Depends on how deep into fire, but I mean, I doubt it's gonna be very deep. I'd be willing to bet, like, I think hovers is our only access to Fire Temple.
I think it can be pretty much anywhere in fire.
I'm trying to think if we were able to get hook shot
Maybe not.
any other way.
Maybe not in Pierre. Yeah, it can't be Pierre, but I think other than that.
Well, I'm more thinking hovers might be pointing us to the VoLogic hill early for key logic, and that's what I'm currently going through and trying to figure out if there was a way to reach either. Like, I know one of the hook shots is definitely blocked by the song.
Oh, well, Ramond is actually back in spirit now.
Yep. No, you're right. Just depending on where that strength 3 is, both of them are definitely hovers locked. It just depends, like, if strength 3 was available without hovers, then there's the potential.
No, both of those are locked by hovers.
Yeah. At the moment.
Because we actually know that the second hook is locked by the first hook.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Second hook locked by first. Never mind. I completely got the... I always do shotless GTGs, so I always forget the back of GTGs. Hook locked. I'm I'm bad at this.
According to the rules of the game, it is. According to our qualities or our skills, it isn't.
Yes, I mean, according to the rules, it is, but I mean, who listens to those?
Rules, oh.
Yeah.
That's... Yeah, I think it's Favio's race to lose. Ramond is not really on the right track, as far as I can tell. And he was already
No, I
behind.
mean, he's the thing is, we still have a potentially path mirror shield here.
Oh.
For all we know, it's
Oh yeah, that's actually, I forgot about that. So what could it be for?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is why is there like I still subscribe to the fact that it's slingshot path, but I mean, who knows?
Oh yeah, we still don't have a way to do child stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, but this entire area is locked behind.
I'd say that's probably your path there.
Yeah, that's going to be fast for sure. I don't think he should continue.
He might want to get Sun Song to shoot the sun. But at that point, I feel like it's faster just to kill Morpha for another long shot check and set the time anyway.
Yeah, this takes like 2 minutes, so he probably waiting for time of day is probably faster than that.
Yeah, I think you're at the point in the sea where you need to start playing more aggressive than this. Like, I don't see what else could be here that you would want.
You can even set Favio's if you're not sure.
Well, he's got Favio set in GTG still.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep, long shot, nice, correct.
Oh, there's another one. Alright, this is just going to be another bow or something.
I'm thinking slingshot or boomerang.
Or agony. Okay, slingshot.
Look at us! So that makes both slingshot locked at the moment, I believe. Because you needed the lens for your second strength, so right side of spirit was sling locked. Which means the sling on Child Climb was locked. That's definitely sling locked because of the strength 2 required. Yeah, no, I honestly think it was past sling and bottom of the well.
And not a mirror shield then.
And I think that confirmed it for Favio too, probably. Which, by the way, just gonna go out and say that's gross. I love it. I love past sling.
The boomerang is also still chilling there somewhere.
Yeah.
I validate some of the things we were thinking now. But yeah, at this point it's probably just a slingshot. Boomerang is probably locked behind all of that. Oh, purple didn't see anything. Yeah, that's also a strategy.
Nice, clean, quick kill. Yeah, I'm unless it's on Rove's Heart proper, I'm pretty sure we're just looking at.
Halo keeps. Power is 16 indeed, but we're almost there. We're almost there.
And we're pretty sure Wisdom's just chilling out in Fire Temple now.
Yeah, the strength 3 will pop up very quickly now, either on this check, shoot the sun, or maybe on the Bosky chest. Or in the Darkening Loop if both of those are going to be keys.
Hammer was a force trial in Ganon's. What? Favio. What are we doing? Oh, why are we going for the Sun Song here?
Oh no, Fabio.
Just take the blue warp. Just take the blue warp, my man.
Oh, there's a blue 5 for Ramond.
There is another bottle. Yeah. He never got the Ruda's letter to hook shot a path, did he?
Yeah, no, that's the one Ramond got, yeah.
Yeah, he never got the Ruda's letter to... Oh.
Oh, that
Yeah,
might...
no, he might be thinking it's not path.
If that ends up deciding the match in Ramond's favor, I'm really going to be a little bit sad for Favio.
Well, he's still got a good lead. Like, Raymond doesn't even have access to Ganon's yet.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
I mean, if he finds the Ganon's castle path hint soon, yeah. But I mean, he's digging hints right now, I think. And he's not finding anything.
Yeah, so this extra bottle actually hurts his chances because he's not going to hand in the letter.
Well, I mean, when he goes up to ice, he'll see it, though. Hopefully he clears the dongas before going ice.
It looks he is. Yeah, he also needs those irons, as far as we know.
Oh yeah, like this... Because if he doesn't get the irons here in DC, then he's got a problem.
Yeah, a lot of things working in Favio's favor here.
I personally think it's got to be Shoot the Sun, though, thinking about it, because because we're missing one path hint total, and Dodongo's Cavern and Water would both have a path otherwise. Which is possible. Don't mistake, it's possible. Fine, skipping's fine. The Iron Boots were on Dodongo's heart.
Ramond is skipping the scale.
Yeah,
He will pick up the irons.
he's got silvers, and he's gonna get irons here. He's got silver scale, so I mean, he's fine. He's good. Are we going back to Water to shoot the sun here? No, Fabio. Where are you going? Minuet? Minuet? GT? I don't know. I'm not. Fire for wisdom. Okay, he's gonna set a good time for the second piece, I guess. That's good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he could have won that earlier if he was worried that he should get the second piece in. Yeah, from Favio's point of view, it doesn't really look great. Lourdes was available for a long time. And Ramond might have had that hammer for a long time. So I can see Favio thinking he's just very much behind.
I mean, if I were playing the seed, I would feel behind in either runner's position here.
Okay, well, Ramond has Ganon's access, but he doesn't know that Ganon's is important yet.
You just go Ganon's face diving, hoping it is. Oh, and Fabio still doesn't have a tunic or anything. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully he doesn't have to kill Volvagia.
Oh, he's going water now?
I can see it with the Iron Boots. He knows long shot's required because he found the hook shot not locked.
If it's the water BK, that might be huge for Ramond.
Yeah. If he can get there, like if it's right here in the loop and Fabio gets it a piece, then Ramond's got to finish. But I mean, I'm getting the feeling it's possibly deeper.
Even key in the big key chest would still not hurt Ramond's chances that much. He might do the Dark Link loop.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out we still have a finish ahead of us. This can't be important. Yeah, this couldn't really be important.
5 packages. Like, just crucial. Absolutely necessary. 100% needed. Oh yeah, fire temple dot keeps.
It's going to be 100.
We're pretty sure 2 steps just fire.
It can be. I think it can be anywhere in fire, except maybe.
We've already concluded that 100% fire access is hover boots locked, so it can be anywhere in fire.
I believe the strengths don't block each other that we found.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we're looking at light trials because we've got an opponent's unlocks of strength, and the 2 strengths we found were definitely not opponent's locked.
Okay, well, here's Volvagia. Another good opportunity for a piece. That's 2 keys for Ramond. He's heading for big key chest now. And not even lowering the water, which I think is the play. I used to have a little bit of difficulty with this hover trick. Let's see if Ramond gets it. Let's go.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah, so if Ramond wants a sequence break the long shot, it has to be right here, or it has to be in the Dark Link loop. That can only be if this is a key. Oh, Favio, 1 second left.
Ah, we got a fairy, we're fine.
He got a fairy. Oh, there it is. No.
Oh, there it's not.
It's not. What is... There must be shoot the sun then. So close. I want to her bow. Circle was quick to point that out.
Yeah, not doing Dark Link feels a little... But he doesn't know there's a key on Morpha yet.
Yeah, but it can't be Dark Link anymore, because then it Morpha and Vicky just had to be both small keys then.
Unless there's a small key in Dark Link loop.
That's... Oh, that's actually possible, yeah. Oh yeah, that's also possible. That works.
Yeah.
Oh, that was oversight by me. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, he realized and he's going back. That's good.
We don't have so much time.
I mean, yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay. Personal opinion, if we come to the point where we have to clear Shadow Temple, I don't think we finish anymore.
No, then we don't. Well, actually, we can still finish then.
Possible, but like... Fabio has no idea that would be the case. And while Ramond knows that might be the case, he also doesn't have the last hint for the hammer in IGC.
Yeah, it'll be very close then. The runner's
Yeah, no, I don't think... If it's Song of Time locked here, I don't think there's a finish. I could see it still, but I just don't think there's a finish now. But I mean, that again, that's if sometimes required.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
It's not here either.
Shoot the sun. Shoot the sun. Like, shoot the sun intensifies.
Oh,
actually, no. Because that wasn't a key, it has to be shoot the sun.
Yeah, it wasn't a key.
There's exactly one key long shot locked. It has to be shoot the sun. Yes.
So sad that Favio didn't check it.
I know. I think he will once he realizes it's long shot. Like, I think with song you check shoot the sun before you go back into Water Temple looking for the DK chest.
Favio doesn't have a tunic, so he has to go for the fairies.
Yeah. Would it just be faster to go farm up 40 rupees really quick and come back? I guess probably not, without...
Not at this point.
No. Finally getting the Ice Cavern play out of Ramond. Ramond. Let's do it.
Has Favio never been in River?
No, he never did River. I mean, he jetted right through. Oh, and here comes Ramond getting the hint that has been hurting him this whole seed.
But I think Ramond is now pretty much in go mode.
Pretty.
Once you reach the hints. Yeah. Oh, he's using it on King of Dongo. For King of Dongo. King Zora. Easy to mistake the two.
I know. They're both kings. There's your IGC to wisdom hint. I hope you're happy with that, because I know if I were in your position, I wouldn't be.
Also with the blue fire being available somewhat early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. The back of my mind, I'd be like, my opponent's about to finish. I got like 3 minutes left, maybe 4. All the information's there.
But then again, at this level, I think that you should have some sort of feeling by how this game mode should be played. So, if you made logical choices all the way, then you have to assume that your opponent also pretty much did the same. There's not really a reason to believe that your opponent might have the blue fire. Or that your opponent would have done GGG somehow early for the Rutos.
I mean, there's always like the back of my mind, I'd be thinking they might have gotten a random bottle that I missed on some check that I skipped. And they came up to ice earlier and grabbed that hint, and then there's another hint up here that I missed as well. How deep will we go? Because that's the other thing when we're talking about if they're going to finish around us. How deep into fire do they actually have to go looking for this piece?
Yeah, but Ramond actually has a very clear path to victory now, or at least to the end, to see it.
I think as long as Favio grabs the piece and then checks Sungrave and confirms that it's long shot, he also has a very clear path, but at this point he'll already cleared Fire Temple. I don't think it can be Scarecrow because we know it locked. The hook shot locks long shot, and the hook shot was locked in shadow, so 2-step wouldn't fit.
Yeah, I think that's the single check that's not possible is Spare.
Yeah. So I'm thinking high score on, because it's always high score on.
But then it's behind Son of Time. No, it doesn't necessarily be.
Nope. The hammer and hovers puts it into logic.
Yeah, I always confuse myself with that.
Oh, maybe right there. Maze Goron? Nice Maze Goron.
Did Ramond already have? I think Ramond already had that, right? Ramond already had a blue fire before he came into this room, right?
Yeah, but he dumped the blue fire on King's door.
But didn't he have 2?
No, he just had the one.
Okay.
There's the piece.
Okay, Favio is finishing it within 5 minutes now, I believe.
Let's see how stupid it can be.
Oh,
No, sun's on. It's not in there. It's not in the water. No. He doesn't know. I know. He only has like one more check to do in here, though, so. Oh, he has to reopen it. That's right. He scummed away everything.
Okay.
I think they're both pretty much in go mode at this.
Yeah, but Ramond still needs like 10 minutes in fire.
That's the problem, and that's gonna be what seals it up. I think. Not only does he need 10 minutes in fire, he's got to go to Ganon's and get the hammer. And if he goes for the Forest Temple first, then he's fine. But there is a realistic world where he doesn't go Forest Trial first.
Well, I think
like I personally
he's going light trial first, and then you do spirit next or shadow. Oh, but yeah, it's a bad time of day. Didn't Favio pick up Sun Song?
Yes.
Why didn't he try to shoot the sun first?
I don't know. That's why I was like, no. Shoot the sun. Like I don't think there's any good reason not to shoot the sun first. Yeah, this is going to come down to the wire, but I think the fire climb's going to be what ends it. Wolf being a jerk to Ramond there.
So, I think what decided it in the end then is Ramond checking the rest of Spirit. Because he believes in the mirror shield.
I agree. Like, checking the rest of Spirit was, I still think, a good play, but at the same time, I think Favio getting all the way up to the right hand and realizing it wasn't a key made sure he wouldn't do that. I don't think I saw Ramond go all the way up to the right hand, did he?
No, I don't think Ramond had that information.
Not as a child, so yeah, no, I think that's honestly what sealed it.
Yeah, Favio can even make slight routing mistakes here in the end game. Still win.
This is going to do time of day set for Shoot the Sun. Because Ramond did not get Sun Song. Fabio's going to be like, oh, it's here. Never mind, it's not here.
And resetting again.
Say scumming the keys.
Yeah.
To go do Dark Link Loop.
It can still be some time, can't it?
I don't think so, because we.
Oh no, it was a key. Yeah, we already.
Yeah, we determined it can't be Song of Time because we don't have key logic for it.
Well, here's your strength 3 then.
Where are we going? What are we doing? Fabio. You know that's not your first logical bow.
Favio completely blanked on this check. I'm not sure what's happening. I think he forgets that is also longshot locked.
This could cost him.
Favio, you have about, how much would it be? 5 to 10 minutes to realize it's there's another longshot lock check.
Oh, if he loses off from this, that's gonna just feel bad.
But it kind of makes sense that why he didn't do it before, because it was screaming to be checked earlier.
It's okay, there's time.
Yeah, I think we've all been there, that we completely favega a single thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've been there.
This game mode is
He still doesn't know he has to know Longshot's path. He has to at this point. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Why does he have to know that Longshot is path? Oh, because of...
Ice Cavern path, and that was the only
Yeah.
thing in there other than Suns. Oh no, no, no.
Okay,
Oh, this is so bad.
Ramond is finishing in like 10 to 12 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, we're going back
He's
Shadow.
gonna go check Sungrave right now. He's realizing the Ice Cavern path. He's gonna go check Sungrave.
Oh yeah, so Engrave is fine. There you go. Power found.
Oh no. I think it's over. He thinks he needs Song of Time.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yep. Wow. He thinks deep GPG.
Yeah, it's easy to miss a single detail in, despite having all your information. It happened to me before as well.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't connect the dots. You feel like you're close.
Oh, this just hurts to watch, but yeah, that is what it is, right?
Maybe Favio will have a change of heart on his way to Song of Time, and he
We
still
can
wins. But I think when Ramond reaches the, let's say, the elevator where you need to ferry, or the Gorn Tunic, I think that's where it's GG.
Mm-hmm.
Was Volveja a key, by the way? I didn't see.
I didn't.
Okay, so you can even skip Volveja. I think that's the play. Just
He
climb.
didn't even save. He saved an Ice Cavern and quit after killing Morpha to reset back into Ice, thinking it wasn't Longshot because he never got the Ruda's letter unlocks Longshot.
Yeah, this just will be painful if he just ends the way we think it's going to end.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been there.
Oh no! What he might think is that center of the maze is strength. Because he did get the opponents to strength hint. He might be thinking that center of the maze is strength. I don't know how Longshot would tie into that, but he doesn't have the Longshot unlock hint, so there's a very real chance he's just thinking, okay, my strength 3 is center of the maze. And it's just one small little, like, brain didn't work out quite right at one point, and that's gonna hurt.
Then again, I wouldn't count Castle 2 as the game changer. I think Favio had enough information to figure it out by another way.
Yeah. Yep, both into his wisdom.
So Ramond is the only one who found the Ruda's letter to Hookshot path.
Yep.
But
I mean,
Favio,
he still has a hope if he literally dips and goes right now. Like, take this for us, and instead of continuing in Shadow, no, you can jump right back in here if you need to, and just go get the strength, I'll shoot the sun. Brain click. Nope.
So is Ramond going for Volveja? I would be cheeky and set for horse here and just go climb. You have your 2 keys, so you know you can climb. Very cheeky. think it's like 50-50 chance, or even maybe even better, that you can just skip the boss. Yeah, Favio's blanking on the ice plat hint. I'm sure you must have found it, right?
Yeah. Oh. Yep, next restream coming soon, and I get to have high anxiety during that one. Oh. This is just fun.
So this is how it felt when I was on restream. Just not going to do the things that were screaming to be done.
Yeah.
Okay, I think even if Favio beelines it now, it's maybe not possible anymore.
I think if he were to get across, set furores, play songs, he could do it. But I mean, he's committed this far. I don't think I'm the type of person who I will have second thoughts and second guess myself and be like, I'm just gonna set furores and do this one check and regret it when I'm wrong. But I'm also the type of person who second guesses myself at every step of the way.
There's at least a forest play.
Yeah, the furores is just because he needs one more key and it's just faster to grab the key and furores back to this point.
One can always hope that he has a change of heart and that he leaves.
Yeah, these guys are both so good. I don't think they second guess very often. Not like that. I'm like I said, I'm the type who second guesses myself constantly on it. I definitely don't have the confidence that I need.
Some extra swag for Ramond here. Bomb strategist.
Hugs! I feel bad for you, Favio. Let me give you a hug.
Being hugged to death. Was that the chest where it actually was? What Ramond just peeked?
Yep.
Oh yeah. He has his eyes on the ball. No, Favio
No,
can't
he shouldn't be
completely.
thinking that. The first bow was just Rufio, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. The first thing we found was bow. Also, he found. Oh yeah,
But
he
it's
found
easy to
another
forget
bow.
your first couple checks.
Yeah, the other bow was long shot locked. No, I think he completely blanked on Sunsong being long shot locked. I think I've blanked myself on Sunsong being a long shot locked check.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's thinking that all bows are long shot locked. Just, I mean, I know that I've had. There's one seed that comes to mind where I got Din's Fire in my first, like, 5 minutes. And around the hour and a half mark, I was digging around looking for Din's Fire because I forgot to track it and just never looked. Do I actually have Din's Fire already?
I have 100% done the same thing. Finish in T-10.
And that's a 2-0, isn't it?
GG's. Yeah, Favio had all the tools to bring it down, back to 1-1, but Ramond's taking the victory.
Oof.
He made the least mistakes. It's a pretty good time, 143 for a 16 path.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But the seed was very generous with things like slingshots being path. Instead of songs on the new rewards.
Yeah.
Currently trying to figure out if the runners are happy to come to the interview. I'm assuming Favio might not.
I think Vadio looks determined to finish this.
So we will be joined by Ramond and by Favio. Cool. Very high sportsmanship here by Favio.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
Favio's
with this one,
still
Oh.
playing, so maybe we shouldn't spoil for him.
No, I wouldn't. I was gonna say with this one finishing up though, thank you again to you for coming out and commentating this with me, mathemaat. We've got our trackers as well for coming out and making sure we can keep up with it, even though I fail at following the logic, even when I have people helping me. Thank you to both Fabio and Ramon for running this, because it's been an entertaining watch, and to Velvet for restreaming it.
And don't forget yourself for entertaining us on commentator position.
Oh no, me? No.
Ramond is almost here, being able to drag in right now. Ramond, GG's.
Hi, GG. Ooh.
We're still waiting for Favio, who's also joining. But Favio's also still playing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll go ahead with the questions. 2-0 versus Favio. Must feel great.
Yeah, it feels like kind of like basically like payback from last finals. So
Redemption.
yeah, redemption, exactly. That's the better word to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you haven't seen, but we have seen, it was kind of a heartbreaking loss for Favio. Favio's still looking for the one long shot check he forgot about.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot this on.
He's been to Water Temple like 4 or 5 times now, even as Song of Time now.
Wow. Yeah, water was kind of a strange one. I mean, for one, it wasn't hinted Baron, so there had to be something in it. And if the long shot is hinted pass, you would like get the idea, okay, maybe it's one of the two long shot lock checks in water. But as soon as it was neither Bosky Chest nor like Dark Link, I mean, as soon as I knew Dark Link was an item, I knew it could not be behind Song of Time because that would not be long shot locked, I think, because there were enough keys available without Morpher. So yeah, actually, I was thinking for a long time why long shot. I mean, I was convinced most of the time it was gonna be Top of Spirit because like there was a chance that Mirror Shield was passing well. So I decided to check it out, but yeah, it wasn't long shot locked, so I basically bailed from there. So from that point on, the slingshot in well was pass, which is pretty funny actually, but yeah.
Yeah, we came to that conclusion a little bit later too, that it had to be the slingshot because both the other slingshots, we don't know where the boomerang ended up being, but we know that's got to be somehow locked as well.
Yeah, we're also hoping that Favio joins soon, so we can go over the explanation just once. But that, yeah, that was kind of that's put you on the back foot. Hey Favio, GG's.
Hello.
GG's.
GG's.
That was a heartbreaking loss.
Well,
So, do you know what went wrong for you, Favio?
hang on. No idea. No.
You forgot the one long shot lock check in the game.
Hang on. Let me think real quick. Well,
The strength 3 that we needed was on Shoot the Sun.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of
Dang.
heartbreaking because it seemed like you had this race down, but you just forgot about this one check, I assume.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was pushing on that time.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking like why he wasn't really done yet. Not sure. Did you do Deku, Ramon?
No, I actually didn't feel too bad in his seat until I did like maybe GTG and Front of Water. But other than that, I don't feel like I did many wrong things actually. So maybe I delayed ice for too long because I was hoping that longshot wouldn't be hard required. But yeah, other than that, I think it was kind of fine. I mean, I was also like trying to get a lot of hints in a late game because I didn't get the Ganon's wisdom hint until like just 10 minutes before I finished. Yeah, so there was one point in this race where I really was struggling for where to actually go. That was like after Top of Spirit, I think. I don't know, did you do Spirit at all, Adult Spirit at all? Because you must have saved a lot of time somewhere.
No,
Fuck.
I only did Child. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I was assuming that probably Top of Spirit was longshot locked and hoping that the well pass would be mirror shield to back that up, kinda. But once I realized that was not the case, I like had to think about why longshot, why is the longshot path? Because it was like also not in water Bosky chest. And at that point, I thought, okay, I need more hints because at that point I also knew, okay, wisdom had to be in fire. There was like no other possibility, but I was still missing the hammer and had to be pretty early in logic. And it was very likely that there would be a hint hinting with the hammer still. And so I went to rush for hints. So I did like the Storm's Grottos and I don't know, Lake. I think I also checked the Lake hints later. But yeah, at that point, I then figured out, okay, it's probably Shoot the Sun on Gan's Castle. The Epona's unlock strengths pass hint made it pretty clear actually that it was gonna be Light Trial.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually was expecting Strength 3 in GTG. I mean, maybe Strength 2 lock, just very simple. But in that case, of course, the long shot didn't make sense. It just didn't fit in. And I didn't realize that until much later, how the logic worked out. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so both of you had some advantages throughout the race. So Ramond, of course, you found Ruto's letter unlocks the hookshot at some point, which Favio never found in Hyrule Castle 2. And Favio found handed in the letter, and then there was a hint, Ganon's Castle to Wisdom, which helped with the hammer. That was in Domain in front of King's Aura. Yeah, and overall, Favio was just a little bit ahead all the time, like minute or 5, even maybe a bit more. Also cleared DC early for the irons, which we knew was necessary at some point.
Hold on, but if you did you full clear DC?
Yeah.
Because that's something I didn't do. I wonder what I did that took so long that you didn't do.
Yeah,
I mean, adult spirit takes a bit, but other than that, I don't think I was like too deep in any unnecessary dungeon.
Yeah, of course, you did the Front of Fire, and Favio didn't. So maybe that's that also makes the difference a bit bigger in a
Yeah,
optically.
possibly, yeah. Because I was thinking 2-step infight could be like not hammerlocked, but it ended up being hammerlocked anyway. So if
Yeah.
the bomb bag or the bow was passed in the beginning, then it would check out perfectly. Because I knew there was a wallet and the ground unit in logic, more or less. So there were options basically. But yeah, it turned out to still be hammerlocked, and then the last piece I was gonna get.
Yeah, you gave us quite a race. Is there anything you want to add to HollowLogic? So who's going to be your next opponent then, Ramond? Let's see if we can figure out the brackets.
I haven't actually checked it, and I don't have the link by the hand. So
okay, so you're. Oh, go ahead, there, Hollow.
Let's see what we got here.
think-
So it looks like it's going to be either Alexis or Velvet, depending on this. I know Velvet just finished up Schulzer.
Yeah, Alexis or Velvet, yeah.
We've got our games planned for the week
Yeah.
somewhere, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, so unfortunately, no game 3
It's going to be either way.
between the two finalists of last year. GG's again to Ramond.
Yeah, GG's Fabio. I'm really very sorry that it ended like this way by forgetting your check. That's always a bad way to lose a race. I know that feeling.
Yeah, honestly, I feel a little bit sad right now. Like I have not much to say. Such a dumb mistake. But good luck in the next round, Ramond.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've all been there. Unfortunately, that it happens in this race. But
For the restream's sake, just so everyone's aware, with the spoiler log up, the boomerang was definitely locked pretty deep as well, so that was definitely the path slingshot.
where was the boomerang?
Center of GTG.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think we can hand it back to Velvet.
Yeah, should be good.
Awesome. Well, thank you once again to all of the volunteers. Hollow, mathemaat, thank you for talking to everyone for the last 2 hours. Baseball and Sadie, thank you for tracking all the tracking pieces. Shanok, thank you for all your notes. You're amazing. And thank you to myself, obviously.